Hey, good morning, y'all. Woke up to rain this morning. Only the second time we've been rained on here, and I'll take it. We are between Torero, New Mexico, and Cowlitz, New Mexico, up in the PECOS Wilderness, Santa Fe National Forest. Okay. Early morning zoomies. I hate to say this, but I had begun to despise weekends because it was so busy up here. I didn't even want to film. I couldn't have filmed because there was music everywhere and people and cars and people yelling, you know, as you do when you're in the woods. Just get out and be as loud as you can. You know, I don't begrudge anybody being out here and enjoying themselves. However, what's the point of coming out to a place like this and just being as loud as you can? Like, enjoy the peace and quiet out here. I don't understand the concept of just blah, 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 music and booming. And to be fair, everybody kept it down after, about 10 or so. It calmed down. People were fairly respectful then, but up to that point, it was pretty tough. Even the airplanes can't be quiet. Man, you should have seen the exodus of vehicles yesterday. Today's Monday, the 11th of September. Yeah. Vehicles pulling campers and pulling trailers full of ATVs and people with horses, and it was just a parade. For the foreseeable future, or unless something miraculous happens, I will be doing all my filming on the GoPro, because my Samsung S22 Ultra, I got it back in November. Love that phone. We were in North Carolina. I actually just got to the Bozeman's house. We'd been there 10 minutes. And they said, hey, here's the Wi-Fi password. So I took my Samsung over there and started putting the Wi-Fi password on it. When I was almost done, Rachel said, hey, will you do mine too? I set mine down on the table, but I didn't set it down all the way on the table like I thought I did. And it fell off and then landed right on the corner of the screen, right by the power button. I mean, it made an ugly sound when it fell. It hit a wooden chair on the way down, right on the edge of a, solid wooden chair. Anyway, when I picked it up, like the bottom 2/3 of the screen were yellow. Had to pull glass out of it and all that, and I finally got it to where it was usable. And then for the past, 3 or 4 months, it's had a line through it and a little black part on the screen, but other than that, it's usable and no problem. Last night we were sitting in the van, and I just picked it up to use it. The screen's just going crazy, white, flashing white. Haven't been able to get it to do anything else until I can get that figured out. I'll be filming on this. I can still edit on the laptop, obviously. And I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max. If you know anything about iPhone or Apple products, they don't like to play well with other brands of stuff. 7,500 hoops you have to jump through. Until I can either get my Samsung fixed or figure out how to jump through rings of fire to get the iPhone to work and film, I'll be filming on the GoPro. But first world problems. That is a huge fire pit. Dear Lord. It's actually really neat up in here, though. I would bring the van up in here, but trees would preclude us from doing that. I don't even know if I could get the van up in here, to be brutally honest with you. Maybe I could over here. Possibly. Yeah, I could. There's a van over there. I could bring it, and I believe I could come up this little way right here, but it's pretty neat of a vantage point as this is. I don't know that would be good for our solar situation, so we'll stay where we are. On the way up here, there are a lot of neat houses along the river, like high dollar homes. Maybe I don't understand national forests. I would think national forests would be protected and they're kind of set aside, but just houses everywhere after you enter the national forest. We've also found that people are disgusting. They will poop anywhere and just leave their toilet paper there. Like, it's gross. Stop, people. I understand everybody doesn't have a van. I understand everybody doesn't have an RV. I understand everybody doesn't have a toilet. But you can get a bucket. Sit on the bucket, put a bag in it, do all your business while you're here, then when you leave, take it with you. It's not that difficult a concept. But apparently for some people it is a difficult concept. It's like everywhere you walk, there's little bits of toilet paper, people throwing their cans out, or just whatever. It's disgusting. All kind of toilet paper right there. You know, and some of that may be from women coming out here and peeing. I will tell you this, Rachel will find a stump out here or a rock and tinkle. And then she takes her toilet paper back and she'll throw it in the fire pit, which we're going to burn, or she'll put it in our trash. I don't understand the filthiness of people. Why do you want to come out to a place like this and literally dump on it? Like, how does that help anybody? And there's my rant done. I'm frustrated with it. Oh. Also, Rachel and I were talking. This place here would be a great place for like a van life meetup.
Yeah. There's a spot up there. There's a spot right here.
It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you, because people are filth. But
there's some down here.
There's a really neat one over there I showed you this morning.
There's one even right there.
Yeah, I mean, you could literally get like 11 or 12 vans in here.
Yeah, you could park in the grass.
And you'd be spread out. Some of these other sites, you could be in your own world.
Yeah.
Again, people are filthy and they just leave trash everywhere. But
bunch of spots.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out here.
There.
We would love to at some point have a van life meetup, subscriber meetup. People, then vans that do camping stuff. You don't have to be in a van. I wouldn't even care. Tents, whatever. Yeah. A subscriber meetup, and have it in a place like this where we could have like a center big area, and then everybody could, in the evening, they could go to their own abode and be away from each other. Literally 12 campsites up in here, and I haven't even walked all the way.
Well, up here.
I haven't even walked all the way up in that area. Apparently, there used to be some sort of dwelling right here.
Cabin or something.
I don't know if it was a Forest Service cabin or what, but I don't think the steps to nowhere really make any sense. And then there's a slab back there, and apparently there was a house of some type, a structure, let's say that.
Just being honest, there's quite a muddy place, but there's a
way to get through there. You can go over there, you can go right down through there, no problem.
Yeah.
And up in there, over there is that huge fire pit I showed you this morning.
Yeah.
And like, here's the view behind us. Down in this.
You can go down here and actually hear the river.
The PECOS River.
Can't see it really, but
we would love to get to the point where we could. What's the word to promote something like this, or to? There's another word that I'm wanting to use. It would be fun to have a lot of people camping together, and we all kind of know each other, and all, have a bond, have a similar thing. Where it is, you could actually just get just about anything down in here. Like the road coming in is a little bit rough.
There's no service, but
no, there's no service out here.
If somebody had Starlink,
Yeah. That reminds me, I actually signed a contract the other day.
Yeah.
With a Nomad Internet.
They're supposed to be sending us all the doodads and gadgets and stuff. You know all that.
She doesn't. She just, we're doing that? Okay. They contacted us. We're going to try it out for a year. I'll just tell you. And that's how long we'll get free service from them and all that. It's not Starlink. Honestly, I don't know if up in here it'll even work.
Right.
Where there's no service. But it said it'll take even sometimes up to 10 minutes to lock onto a cell tower. So maybe it will work. I don't know. We'll have to wait till we get back to our home area to pick that up. There are a lot of places that we will have service, but it's just not enough to do anything with. Badger,
come here.
Right in the mud. Right through it. And then he had to jump in the van while go right up on the bed. That's what he does.
I need to clean those sheets anyway.
Yeah, we need to wash our sheets.